Hi everybody, I wanted to do a video and show you guys one of my fish tanks that I have. Well, technically snail tanks. So this is a 10-gallon tank and it has all kinds of cool decorations in it. And I love it. It's beautiful. But I do not like the gravel. From afar, it looks very clean and crisp. Excellent. But once you get up close, you can see everything that falls into the cracks, and it really is pretty gross. They're having some green beans. These are my mystery snails. I have 4 of them, and also in this tank I have 3 teeny tiny little shrimp, but you don't see them very often, so if I see them during the video I'll show you guys. They're super cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this video is I'm actually going to take this gravel out and I'm going to replace it with this other substrate that I got from Petco. And it's basically crushed coral, and it's amazing for snails because they like one of your water parameters as your pH, and they like it to be super duper high. And my tap water is normally already pretty high. I think it's about 8 right now. But this will bring it up to an 8.2, and it makes it so their shells are beautiful. And as you can see, like my blue guy in the back, in the middle actually, nomming on the green bean, you can see all the different lines in her shell, and that's where every time she changes a tank or your water parameters change, you get that line. And you can see her line where I got her right there. That's how big she was when I got her. So that's the line from her old tank. And then all of this is new growth. And you can see it's kind of a different color. And it just looks nicer. Same thing with my little ivory down here in a food coma. It's on her other side, but she actually, nope, it's right here. You see these 3 little lines? Those are clefts. And it's where her shell was just not growing properly. Either the water was not good or she wasn't eating enough of the right things. And then this is when I got her, this line right here. And then this is all her new growth. You can just see it's a different color and it just looks a lot nicer. And my gold guy is trying to take the green bean. He was a lot smaller, but you can see on his spiral all those white spots. That's because the water he was in was no good. See, you can see his line right there. So your water parameters are good, your shells look amazing, and the snails just do really, really good. My black one's way back there. You can kind of see her line. And then everything before that looks a lot better. Now my 2 big ones have a few additional lines because they've moved tanks a few times, and like I said, every time you move their tank they can get a line. Okay, so this is what it looked like. I love it. I'm gonna miss it as far as what it looks like, but I'm not gonna miss this because that is just gross, and I'm having a hard time keeping it vacuumed. I have 5 kids. I can't be doing vacuuming the gravel of the fish tank all the time. This is supposed to be fun for me, not more work. So this is gonna go bye-bye. I'm gonna replace it with the, I don't know how you say it, Aragonite? Not sure. And this is what that looks like. I've rinsed it because when you first get it, it's very, very dusty. So I put it in the tub, actually in this bucket, filled the bucket with water, and then stirred. This is my fish tank spoon. Don't worry, this doesn't go back in the kitchen. Tyron actually did that. I don't know what he used it for. So that's now officially a fish tank spoon. And you just stir it and rinse it and then dump the water off and keep doing it until it runs pretty much clear. So that way you don't muck up your fish tank. So it kind of looks like Tampa sand. It's not the beach sand where I came from. It's a whole bunch of crushed shells. So yeah, I'm gonna switch it out and see what it looks like. I'm just going to drain the water out. Maybe try to suck up the shrimpies if I see them. But I don't want to get any of the dirt and yuckiness. That I'm trying to keep out. So I won't go down towards the gravel. Alright, I got enough in my bucket for the snails, so now I'm going to switch and I'm going to put a little bit of tank water in another container. So that way I can rinse all of my, hold it up so it doesn't dump over, all of my stuff in my filter, all my media, I can rinse that. So let's see if I can get this going again. Because you don't want to rinse it in tap water because then it kills all your bacteria. And that's what we need, good bacteria to keep the fish tank healthy. And the tap water naturally has like ammonia, I don't know how you say it. Naturally has ammonia that will kill all the bacteria. That's enough for that. Okay, put this on the counter so it doesn't get tipped over on accident. Alright, now I can empty the snails out. She is a big girl. Alright, so one of my shrimp went in with the wood. So another shrimp back there. Alright, everything living came out, so this is going to make it much easier now. Okay, so I dumped all the water out. I rinsed what I left in here again, and outside it's dry, but just inside has the water droplets. Now we're going to add our new substrate. And I'm just going to scoop it in. I'm just going to dump it in with the stuff. This is a lot. I might have to take some back out.
Wait, Mom, don't put it in my eyes.
This water's gotta come back out.
Okay. Look, Mommy, I got 3. But I got 5. I got 3.
Okay, sure. I'm just gonna have to rely on wiping it off the sides for now. Because apparently this is gonna bubble if I pour water on it.
Okay, wait, Mommy, why isn't the water on there? And when you get water on there, you have to make scary. Like, you can't make scary. Like, hurts you. Wait. Oh, what, Mommy? Why are you laughing?
Okay, I'm going to take some aluminum foil and just make a layer in it so that way I can pour the water onto this and it won't make the water cloudy.
Yes, got Mommy berries.
Now I'm pouring the old tank water back in because there is nothing wrong with it. It's actually really good water.
Yes,
And since I took all the gravel out, this will help this new substrate grow the bacteria that it needs.
I found
So,
the
I poured a little bit of gunk back in, but it's okay.
Mommy, actually, the snail stuff is trying. Look at me.
And there we go. Now I just have to redecorate it.
That was so much fun.
Hey. Some of my water wisteria broke, so I'm gonna put some small pieces, I think, in the front because they should grow roots again. And then this one, so I don't know what it is exactly, but it has red on it and it's really pretty. I want that to stay in. My floating plants will stay floating. These up here. Okay, well, we still have some cloudiness that will settle as the tank sits. It's definitely not as strikingly beautiful as it was before, but it's not bad. And just knowing that the maintenance is going to be a lot easier on it, I'll take it. Chowing on the chala wood. And just cruising around, probably wondering what in the world is this, and escaping the food bowl. Alright, I will do an update in a little bit once it settles down and show you the finished product. Oh, some of you are probably going to wonder why my water level is low. These snails, they lay eggs, and they lay them above the water. So if you drop the water line down, they'll lay it on the glass. If you don't, like my girl, she was not happy with this amount of dry space. She actually laid her eggs right there. Those are the remnants. I took the whole egg sac off because I do not have room for hundreds and hundreds of baby snails in this tank. But yeah, so that's why the water level is low, because these are both girls also. So it's only a matter of time before they also start laying eggs. So hopefully they just lay them on the edge, unlike this one who had to go to the lid. All right, thank you for watching. Hopefully that helps some of you to know what this type of substrate looks like, the reason why we use it, see some cool mystery snails, and just have a sneak peek into one of my tanks. Bye.